Tune in to Sports 360 with Ahmed Hammad.
An all-time Pakistan ODI 11 made up of players who sit the highest in the all-time charts of the ICC ODI ranking. The selection criteria for the team is as follows. We have picked the top 5 batsmen, the best wicketkeeper, the top-ranked all-rounder, and the 4 top bowlers in the ICC all-time list, ensuring there are at least 2 spinners and at least 3 fast bowlers. The all-time Pakistan one-day international team based on the ICC ranking. The selections: Shahid Khan, all-time batting ranking 52nd with 808 points. He played 247 one-day internationals and scored 8,824 runs at an average of 39.21 with the help of 20 centuries. Shahid Khan's 20 ODI hundreds is the most by any Pakistani player, and the graceful left-hander's 194 against India in 1997 stood as the highest score in men's ODI cricket for more than a decade. The opener made it to Wisden's ODI team of 1990. Next in line is the Asian-bredman Zaheer Abbas, all-time batting ranking 2nd with 931 points. He played 62 one-day internationals for Pakistan, scoring 2,572 runs at an average of 47.62 with 7 centuries. A top-order batsman known for his elegance and effortless stroke play, Zaheer Abbas had an appetite for runs as shown by his ODI average of 47.62, which would be impressive by modern standards, but for his time was extraordinary. Inducted into the ICC Hall of Fame in 2020, the Asian-bredman is rightly regarded as one of the greatest batsmen of all time. Next is the current Pakistan captain Babar Azam. All-time batting ranking is 21 with 865 points. Played 80 one-day internationals for Pakistan, scoring 3,808 runs at an average of 56.83 with 13 centuries. One of modern cricket's best multi-format players, Babar Azam ODI record is formidable. While his strike rate of 88.70 is not rapid, his 1300s from 80 matches illustrates his consistency in the anchor role in Pakistan batting lineup. Babar's cover drive is arguably the most exquisite in the world, and his technically correct style illustrates the classical batting can still be effective in modern white ball cricket. Then we have Mr. Reliable Javed Miandad. All-time batting ranking is 7th with 910 points. Played 233 one-day internationals for Pakistan, scoring 7,381 runs at an average of 41.70 with 8 centuries. Miandad was one of the first players to run aggressively between the wickets in ODI cricket. His running, combined with his meticulous shot placement and mental determination, allowed him to dominate bowling attacks during his ODI career. Arguably Pakistan's greatest batsman across all formats. He scored a remarkable 50 ODI half-century to go with hundreds. 6 of those 50s came during Pakistan's 1992 World Cup triumph. Salim Malik, all-time batting ranking is 40th with 822 points. Played 283 one-day internationals for Pakistan, scoring 7,170 runs at an average of 32.88 with 5 hundreds. A wristy player who loves striking the ball square of the wicket, Malik captained Pakistan in 34 of his 283 ODIs, while his average of 32.88 is only a little over half of Babar's. Malik's tally of 7,170 ODI runs is hugely impressive achievement. His cricketing career was somewhat overshadowed by match-fixing accusation in 2000, but on his day, Malik was one of the best batsmen of his time. His leg breaks brought him 89 ODI wickets. Omar Akmal is included in the team as wicketkeeper batsman. All-time batting ranking is 100th with 702 points. Played 121 one-day internationals for Pakistan with 58 dismissals and scoring 3,194 runs at an average of 34.34 with 200s. While he was predominantly a batsman, Omar Akmal kept wicket 37 times for Pakistan in ODIs. But after such an explosive start to his career, the younger brother of Kamran struggled to fully realize his potential, with disciplinary issues off the field stunting his development. And now is Imran Khan captain of Pakistan cricket team and the current Prime Minister of Pakistan. All-time bowling ranking is 39th with 780 points. All-time all-rounder ranking is 10th with 480 points. Played 175 ODIs for Pakistan, capturing 182 wickets at an average of 26.61 with the best bowling figures of 6 for 14. He also scored 3,709 runs at an average of 33.31 with 100. The current Prime Minister of Pakistan is arguably the best all-rounder of all time. While Imran's test record is extraordinary, his ODI bowling average of 26.62 and batting average of 33.31 shows his huge influence in international one-day cricket too. Some all-rounders struggle to keep both skills going towards the end of their careers, but Imran continued to improve and captained Pakistan to World Cup glory in 1992 in his final international appearance. Now is the name the best left-arm fast bowler ever, Wasim Akram. All-time bowling ranking is 14th with 851 points. Played 356 one-day internationals for Pakistan, capturing 502 wickets at an average of 23.52 with the best bowling figures of 5 for 15. Wasim Akram's control of swing and seam at extreme pace means he is viewed by many as the best left-arm quick of all time. His record of 502 ODI wickets is staggering and puts him second in the all-time list behind Muthiah Muralitharan 534. Wasim was ranked as the best ODI bowler of all time by Wisden in 2002 and is a shoe-in this team. Next in line is the Burewala Express, Waqar Younis. All-time bowling ranking is 41 with 778 points. Played 262 ODIs for Pakistan, capturing 416 wickets at 23.84 with the best bowling figures of 7 for 36. Known for extracting significant late swing with his full deliveries, Waqar Younis was one of the quickest bowlers of his time. His 416 wickets puts him third in the all-time list of ODI wicket takers, while his 13 5-wicket haul in ODI is the most in history. And now the magician, Saeed Ajmal. All-time bowling ranking 22nd with 810 points. Played 133 one-day internationals for Pakistan, capturing 184 wickets at an average of 22.72 with the best bowling figures of 5 for 24. A latecomer to international cricket, Ajmal had one of the deepest bags of tricks of any spinner. With a virtually unreadable dusra and complete master of variations, Ajmal regularly bamboozled batsmen on his way to 184 wickets at an outstanding average of 22.72. However, doubts about his action blighted the latter part of his career. Next in line is the inventor of dusra, Saklan Mushtaq. All-time bowling ranking 26 with 805 points. Played 169 one-day internationals for Pakistan, capturing 288 wickets at an average of 21.78 with the best bowling figures of 5 for 20. Saklan Mushtaq will always be remembered as the first off-spinner to master the dusra, the fastest bowler ever to 100, 200 and 250 one-day international wickets. His amazing control also meant that for a spinner, he was often used at the depth. The all-time Pakistan ODI 11 based on the ICC ranking, the lineup is Saeed Anwar, Zahir Abbas, Babar Azam, Javed Miandad, Salim Malik, Umar Akmal, Imran Khan, Wasim Akram, Waqar Younis, Saeed Ajmal and Saklan Mushtaq.
Keep on watching Sports 360 with Ahmed Hammad for latest news, views, and interviews of sports personalities from around the world.